in to your fears. Come.
Round one. Fight.
Stand up.
KO. Round two. Fight. KO. Round three. Fight. KO. You win.
Come on, sugar.
Round one. Fight.
Stand up.
KO. Round two. Fight. KO. Round three. Fight.
Stand up.
KO. Round four. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight. KO. You win.
Come on, sugar.
Come on. Round one. Fight. one. Fight.
Alright, okay. Now you guys can hear me. Alright, this is Mr. Taxi on the mic. I guess I'll be commentating this match. This casual match right here between Atif Ali on Geese and Iktizah on Leroy. So initially, Iktizah was a Xiaoyu player, but he's finding a lot of success and enjoyment out of Leroy. I mean, I guess winning, you know, makes you feel successful and feels good about yourself, and Leroy's very good at winning, so I don't blame him. Let me open up a chat. Window. Oh, my hands are so cold. It's cold out here, guys. How do I open up a separate chat? Pop out chat. There we go. So, you know, I didn't initially think that Leroy was like super duper overpowered or anything, but after going over some videos, you know, Spaghetti Rips tutorial video or like why Leroy is super duper strong, I can see how in comparison to characters like Anna, how he just has such strong, safe tools. Fixed game category to Tekken 7. You got it. I'm on the case. I am on the case. Tekken 7. One moment. I'm having a little bit of trouble doing that, but I'll figure it out. I got this. Edit. Alright, I think I fixed it. I think I updated it. Hello, Leo George. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Feel free to hit that follow button, you know, support the cause, so that we can have more of these weekly top tournament streams. Right now we're just doing casuals between OP Leroy and OP Geese. Top tier casuals with top tier characters. Now, it's an interesting match. They're both parry characters. Geese's parry, almost certainly way better than Leroy's, just because of the amount of damage potential you can get. But I think Leroy's neutral game, like that right there, that one string, 10 frame, counter hit, big damage. Neutral game, I think Leroy, in terms of pokes, way stronger, way safer, way more damage, a lot of reward, a lot of strings for mental frame advantage. The parry is just like icing on the cake. It's okay, we just started, so hopefully we can get some more. Did I see the latest set between GM and Arslan? No, not at all. I fought GM a couple times in Tekken Tag 2, Tekken 6, not in Tekken 7 yet, so as far as he goes, I don't watch him too much, just because I've seen him so much already in previous games. You know, in Tekken 6, where I came from, me, Mr. Taxi, Tekken 6 player, it was a lot of GM, a lot of Anakin, a lot of JDCR. So I like to watch, you know, new people. But definitely, you know, GM very strong, powerful player. You know, being able to beat Arslan on the third set, you know, the third try, very impressive. You know, 3 strikes and you're out, and he's not out apparently. Only 20 players? Yes, I think this tournament is handpicked. 20 of the very strong, unique players. I don't think we have a bracket code set up, unfortunately. But I can post a picture of the bracket. Just give me 1 second. I got you, homie. I got you. Sorry, computers are new to me. Twitter. Hi, hello, NSA Wami, aka Seiko. Is this the tournament of the winner going to the US? No, no. That tournament is on January 12th, I believe. And it's two people, not just one. So let me look at this. Okay, so I will post the link. Open a new tab. Okay. Here is the link posted from Maniacs Gaming Hub. So this tournament is just, you know, a nice exhibition tournament and practice tournament, showcasing some of the highest level players in Pakistan as well as in 7 cities. Where will they stay in the US? Should I reveal the secrets? Should I reveal the secrets? They may or may not be living with Mr. Taxi and training to help him improve. So, you know, I think Leroy has a lot of pretty strong basic tools. I think if you rely on like 6 moves, you're pretty much set. You know, he has some creative options as far as game plan goes, but I think only 6 moves are needed to implement this style. You know, that low, very good. The jab string, probably very good. The down button, you know, where he smashes the ground into a counter hit, zero on block. Full crouch forcing move, very strong. And then he also has the high crushing string that is mid-high or mid-mid, that's both safe. No, this is not that tournament. That tournament's going to be happening on January 12th. Does anyone know how many days are in December? I want to make like a New Year's resolution post on Twitter, but I don't know how many days are in December. (31st). All right, I got 2 days. Thank you, thank you. That makes sense, because that means 2 weeks from now is when the awesome tournament's happening, where we can see who is going to be 7CV sponsored in America. I don't know how many days are in December. Is that what you wanted me to repeat, Wami? Don't clip that. Alright, I may be good at Ana and frame data, but I'm not good at keeping track of time. Or geography. Well, some months have 28 days, and some months have 31 days. Sometimes they have 30 days as well. It's kind of complicated. Okay, so the tournament is in Pakistan, and the highest 2 placing unsponsored players are going to be sponsored by 7 cities. Hello, Harasali. Someone said hello to me. It was the best Eddie player in Pakistan. Leroy should be banned from tourney. But I think Leroy is a very fundamental base character. So the more fundamental you are, the better your Leroy should be, right? Isn't that how it works? They should ban characters that are for sure nerfed. They should ban Akuma. Nice low parry. Honestly, I would actually probably rather fight Leroy than a Akuma player. Just because I don't enjoy 90% of my life being taken away from a low that's unseeable. Personally, that's my opinion. I would rather be out-Tekkened in every single way in a matchup, as I already am, as I play Ana, rather than get out 50-50 safely. Hello. I'm gonna put my gloves on so that my hands are warm for this tournament. My hands are freezing. This Leroy is quite doing the most. Can you guys get the dudes to tweet out that this is happening? Yeah, everyone tweet. Akumas are only good in Pakistan, but the best Leroys are everywhere. Hello. Hello, how are you? Good, yes. Cold hands, though. I lost the glove. Oh, there it is. Akuma's pretty scary. Pretty annoying. Leroy, also pretty annoying. Hello, Sylvia Chronica. Hello. You know what? Let me also open up the stream for the YouTube version as well. Now, I definitely recommend anyone on the YouTube of Maniacs to check out Seven Cities Gaming League. We're going to be streaming from there on Twitch, and hitting a follow there would help support us tremendously. So that we can do more amazing stuff just like this. Schedule more events. Are you OD yet? Okay. So there's many meanings of the word OD, the acronym. Which OD are we talking about? Are we talking about overdoing it? Overdosing? What are we talking about here? Over dramatic? Well, I'm very over dramatic. I don't understand the hip young slang of the teens these days. I am very overdramatic. So when I walked in initially, Iktizah had a nice 3-win streak, but it seems like, you know, the matches have kind of evened out back to a back and forth. Hello, Sleep, TK. Now, if you guys could retweet, spread the word that we're doing this top tier 20-player 7CG Pakistan tournament on, you know, Twitter, Facebook, social media, you know, that support would help us tremendously. You know, we want to do stuff like this all the time. We want to showcase the skill, improve in a tournament setting, of course, you know, because tournaments are different from first attempts. Pakistan is all about the long set, but really, you know, we all know that in America, the only thing that matters is if you can win when money's on the line. Make this dream title more interesting. Okay. I got you, homie. Stream title. Edit. Top tier 7CG Pakistan tournament 20-man. There you go. Interesting. Added that taxi flair, you know, bring the hype. What means starting soon? That means it's gonna start as soon as everyone is here, you know. At 3 o'clock is, you know, when everyone is just about to walk in. I think we have most of the players here, but we're still missing players such as Balbakar, aka the Soul Dragger. We're probably also missing Farzine. I think Farzine is still in school. I know it's Saturday, but he's so young and so intelligent. I'm pretty sure Farzine is still in school. Hi Salman, 1993. Hello. Okay, so the tables have turned, you know. Now Atif Ali is having the upper hand, 2 wins. You know, they were going back and forth. I walked in, it was 3-0 as far as my knowledge was concerned. But I guess there's some great adjustments going on. That move is pretty busted. Do Pakistanis lab their characters? I'm sorry, Pakistanis. I have to say it properly these days, now that I'm aware of how the proper pronunciation is. I think something about Pakistan is that, you know, there's a lot of very devoted people here, so all of the devoted people are going to lab like every character, not just their character. Otherwise, I feel like most people would be considered character specialists with a fair amount of knowledge of every character. Not so much as knowing the matchup in and out, you know, with movement and stuff, but just being aware of every move and how to beat it. You know, like if there's like a string, they're going to be like, oh, I know the string ends in a high. Right, something that American players tend to lack is they let some characters sleep under the radar. They don't give it their all. I feel like base level, everyone has a good knowledge of the move list. And then, you know, the higher level, they have more understanding of the fundamental aspects of the game, how to incorporate movement, and use that to their advantage, you know, because they already have the understanding of the move list. So I'd say high-level devoted players lab everything. Average players tend to slightly lab characters and then just have a very strong understanding of their own character. My hands are so cold. Oh look. Farzine just made it. Is that tourney a round robin? I believe it's a normal American style double elimination tournament. Yes, actually I'm 100% certain. I can repost the stream link for you guys. I can do that right now. I'm not the stream link, the bracket. There's the bracket right there for you to enjoy. Double elim. Hi, good. How are you? Are you ready? So I think mostly everyone is almost here. Almost. We have a lot of people here. We're still missing Babakar. Is there a bot for this channel? Not yet. As far as I'm aware, we haven't implemented any bots. This is a new upcoming channel that we'll be using for 7 CG related events. I only see asterisks. Ah! Okay. That is so sad. Okay. So, let's see. What can we do to solve that problem? Alright. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you to go to the Twitter of a player named Farzine, right? Very strong Akuma player. It's pinned on his profile, right? So not only that, you can also hit him with the follow, because he's probably one of the strongest players in Pakistan. He beat Arsalan. He beat Arsalan 2 weeks in a row. Alright, so check out Farzine on Twitter. F-A-R-Z-E-N. Here, I'll even do an @ thingy. There you go. So check out that Twitter. Very strong player. And on his profile, pinned is the 7CG weekly league. So it's not just, you know, a single tournament. This is going to be a long series of events. I'm sure we're going to keep track of everyone who does well. We're going to give them points. And, you know, maybe there'll be a nice invitational at the end of the league. That's what I'm imagining. And if you go to his Twitter, hit him with the follow, and look at the pinned messages, you'll see the bracket. I know, you know, I don't have access to the 7 Cities account at the moment, so I can't unasterisk it, but I can do this really, really poor man's method of telling you who's in the tournament. Isn't it nice? I'm 2nd seed because I do well at major tournaments, so I can avoid all the scary people. Except Farzi's on my side of the bracket, and so is the John, and so is Hafiz. Okay, I lied. My side is scary. Can I be on 1st seed? It's still 7 CG Weekly Tournament League. Also, the title is still okay. Let's see if I can change that. Oh, oops. That's because I updated it on the wrong one. My fault, guys. Thanks for bringing it up to me. I fixed it right now. At this exact moment. It's been fixed. I'm actually going to put the word Pakistan first. Give it that flavor. Here you go, added some style to the mix. My camera not working. I could put the the commentator camera on. Let me find it. It's here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Is it this one? Nope, that's not the one. That's not the one. Cam 3. I bet it's Cam 3. Okay, okay. Here, let me move Cam 3 to the middle. Oh wait, it can't be in the middle. Up top, that's where the time limit is. I don't know where to put this. Really small. Right here. I'll be right next to Ixaza. There's like no place to put that camera. I should just turn it off. Oh, elite? Okay, yeah. I like the word elite. You're right. Let's change it. Also, I'm turning that camera off. We don't need to see me. I haven't shaved in a while. And I'm not cute right now. But I will change that to the word elite. That is a fancy word. Thank you so much for the input. So much. I really appreciate that. That is a nice, beautiful, gorgeous word. Elite. Thank you. Now you can unsee me. Yes. I changed the name of the stream because they said it wasn't fancy enough. Now it's Pakistan Elite 20 men. That sounds way fancier. So hopefully, you know that style. Oops, I don't mean to click that.
It is more not maniacs.
I mean where?
Maniac
Oh, with
X.
the X. Oh, okay. Oops. There, right?
It is actually Mania X.
Mania X, like a capital X, like this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. Mania X.
People say it like Maniac.
It's because it's so clever, so witty. Ooh, uh-oh. It's the Leroy mirror match. Alright, let me change the names because that seems necessary. Ah, I dropped my glove. Okay. Gi. I think this is how it's spelled in the anime, if I remember correctly. Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time to duel. You know, I totally would, but unfortunately, currently in Pakistan, I don't have the password to Seven Cities Gaming League, and I am currently only on the Maniacs Twitch right now. So, you know, I totally would do all these amazing things that, you know, mods and admins have the ability to do, if I could do them. Maybe, you know, in the very near future, I will do that, but right now I can't. So let's not stress about it, and let's just move forward with our amazing lives. I don't know what time it is everywhere else, but right now it is 3:38 in Pakistan. Hope everyone is getting ready to enjoy some amazing elite Pakistan Tekken. Wow, I didn't know that you could interrupt Zafina's wall standing 1-2. Is that accurate? Is that true? I hope I can 1-1 between the string of Zafina's wall stand. Maybe there's like a delay aspect. That dog is so cute. Can we have a pug version of that? Can we mod the game to have a pug of Sugar? A sugar pug? Nice. Okay. Look at this mind games, this mental frame advantage strat. Ooh, the raw rage drive hitting him in the neutral. Especially at the wall speaks certain death. Hell Sweep, okay. Pretty cheap mix-up, right? Generally, to deal with the move, you know, I don't know the notation, but he smashes your head downwards, and it's a counter hit launcher, and it's 0 on block, right? To deal with that, generally, because it's slow, you want to either attack or you just want to hold back, right? So the problem with attacking is that Leroy has a high crush move that is very strong, down back 2 or down back 1, I believe, and it's pretty much a safe string. And then not only that, you know, he has access to movement to avoid attacks, and he can also jab you out of many stuff. You know, his jab string on counter hit is like 50 damage and it wall splats. So, you know, you don't really want to contest the downward punch. But if you don't contest the downward punch, then you're subject to the Hell Sweep 50-50, which is very difficult to avoid through movement. Nice. Nice parries. Okay, and let's also not forget that if you attack into him, he also has a 12 frame counter hit launcher that's safe and mid. So these are things to keep in mind. Oh wow, so at tip range you saw that there was some extended pushback on that low, allowing for the block punisher to whiff. That is some next level spacing and some good parrying. Okay, safe poke to end the round. Something that some players tend to do is they end rounds with very unsafe lows, but he did a very safe one. Very smart. Alright, Yu-Gi-Oh! Having a 2-match lead, showcasing the strength of his Leroy right now. His Leroy I've faced twice already. Very annoying, very strong. He has very good defensive tools, you know, as far as punishment goes, space control, and is the tourney starting? I believe when the Soul Dragger gets here, it's gonna start. When does it start? When Soul Dragger gets here, right? I don't know. But I believe it's starting soon. Patience is a virtue. Just like Tekken, right? You know, you gotta backdash. You gotta be patient. Can't be impatient, because if you get impatient, you get punished.
4, 6, 5, 7.
And then you lose all your life bar.
5, 7. 8, 4, 7.
I think we're calling someone right now, so that way the tournament can start sooner rather than later. Can you give a breakdown of the brackets? Okay, okay, that sounds fun. I'll do that. Okay, so there is a round 1 of unseeded players, or players that have not been to many tournaments. And then round 2 is where the seeding begins. So in round 1, we have ITX Isharab. I don't know who that is, but he's fighting AE Qasim, and I'm pretty sure that's Qasimir. And Qasimir is an Ana Zafina player, I think with a focus on Zafina. That player has beaten Chungi at the LCQ. He's also placed pretty highly in tournaments here in Pakistan. So I expect some very good Zafina or Ana play from AE Qasim, right? Very strong player, high level, right? If you're able to beat Chungi convincingly, I'm convinced you're a strong player. Okay, the next match is Edgestone Legend Baku, and I'm pretty sure that is also known as AJ. I think that's the Julia player. He plays Julia, Geese, Akuma, as well as Master Raven. I fought him yesterday. I beat him 10-7, but I think his Raven is very, very unique, very strong, and I'm actually hoping to see the Master Raven in action. Otherwise, it's probably going to be the Julia. As far as Julia goes, he has a very nice gameplay of mids and space. He uses lows in a very space control manner, you know, from distance. He does things like forward 3-4, forward 3-4, tilde 4, right, which is the dash low. He does back 3, you know, also bracket link. So unfortunately, I can't access the bracket link. Maybe I could separate it into 2 different, no I can't. So if you want to look at the link, I suggest going to Farzine's Twitter, right, which is Farzine00, and it's going to be the pin profile, the pin tweet. So that Julia is probably going to fight Atif Ali. Now, Atif has a very defensive style, very strong defense. He's very willing to guess between mids and lows, and aggressively, he relies on a strong poke game. He plays Claudio and Geese, and I think a little bit of Leroy. So I'm expecting to see, oh, and Leo. His Leo is very strong. So I'm expecting to see Leo versus Julia, or Julia versus Claudio in that match. And it can kind of go either way. Personally, I think Atif is one of the strongest players here in Pakistan. So I'm predicting that he's going to win that match between Edgestone, Legend, Baku. Is Atif Butt playing today? I don't... Oh, actually, Edgestone, Legend, Baku is not AJ, because I see him later on in the bracket. So I'm actually not sure who's fighting, but... Alright, you're going to see a Leo, a Claudio, or a Geese from Atif Ali. Guaranteed. I'm going over the bracket right now. Unfortunately, Awaz Honey and Atif Butt are not in this bracket today. However, there are some other very strong players here. Alright. We have 7CG Shani, and he is a Kuma player as well as an Asuka player. A very counter hit based Asuka. His defense really relies on counter hit moves and crush moves. So we'll see how well people will respect his defense. Now against him is Kankahira, which is a Steve player, right? So Steve is a very, I'd say, space control character, kind of an opposite of Asuka. So in my mind, I'm imagining Hira is going to win versus Shani simply from the matchup and playstyle. Unfortunately, I can't post the bracket link because I don't have access to the Seven Cities Gaming League Twitch at the moment. I only have access to the Maniacs Gaming Hub account. And, oh, did you do it? Good job. You did an amazing job, Leo George. Okay, the next match is Hafiz Asan and then Ryuk Leonidas. I don't know anything about them, not one bit. But I've heard the name Ryuk Leonidas before, so I'm imagining it's going to be a great match. In the second part of the bracket, we have Fate Khan versus the winner of Istarab and Qasim. Just from my own bias, I think Qasim is going to win, and then it's going to be Khan versus Qasim. It's going to be an interesting match. I don't know who's going to win, but, you know, we'll see. Okay, then it's going to be AJ versus 7CG Kashi. Now, AJ was the Julia Raven player I was talking about earlier, so we'll see how that goes. Iqtizah will be fighting against the winner of Atif and Legend Baku. And Iqtizah has been really working on his Leroy. He's even, you know, competing with Yu-Gi-Oh's Leroy, which is very, very strong. So, you know, kind of scary to see the level of play that's going to happen. And originally a Xiaoyu player, but this Leroy pick has really upped his gameplay in my imagining, in my head. Sure, why not? I can try that. I am not going to Evo Japan. Unfortunately, I'm going to be stuck in Pakistan for that experience. Let's see. Let me find what this is. I spelled bracket terribly. Did I do it right? Oh, there's a period here. Nice. I'm successful. The next match after that is going to be Assad Mughal versus Hafiz Adil. Now, Hafiz Adil is a Akuma, Lei, and Nina player, right? Mostly known for his Nina. He also played Kunimitsu in Tag 2. He's very strong defensive style. He waits his turn to find big damage, and you know, doesn't make too many risks. Really values his life bar. So we're gonna see how that match goes. And then it's gonna be Bablu versus the winner of Ryuk and Hafiz, Asan. No idea how that's gonna happen. I don't know every player. All right, and then it's also gonna be Farzin versus the John. Now that's gonna be a very interesting matchup. I've played both of them, and you know, Farzin honestly terrifies me. 17-year-old prodigy master, you know, Pakistani speed kicks, super strong Akuma. Very good defensive style. Almost beat me in a FT5. So, you know, we're going to see how it works versus the John, you know. He's also a very strong player. Strong Marduk. Super scary. Knows his stuff. That concludes all of round 1 versus round 2. That is my breakdown. You know I skipped like half of it because I don't know everyone. But, that was my breakdown. And I believe the winner of this will get like 8,000 rupee. And I think it's free to enter. So, a free 8,000 rupee, I believe. Stretch. So right now, Iqtizah running on the 4-match win streak here. Gets the lucky hop kick here, and this should be death. Okay. I would have done the rage drive because I like to be fancy, but I believe this should kill as well. Almost certainly. Just because it has health bar is so low. Is that low plus? Okay.
I think we should start in around 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, so
Then
we...
you announce it on stream, like write something up there.
Okay, yeah, that we're starting?
We started on 4:15.
Okay.
Pakistani time.
Okay. Alright, so the tournament's going to be starting in approximately 17 minutes. So, bear with us, you know, it's going to be starting very soon. I should open the Maniacs YouTube channel as well, so I can get the stream chat there.
You should also set up the commentator cap.
Oh, a commentator. It's okay. It's here, but it's kind of difficult to. Where should I put it? I don't know where to put it. Like there. All right. It's kind of small. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. I like the left side. We're gonna go left side here. And then let's set up this here and this here. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Sorry that I've ignored the YouTube chat. So, on Twitch we are streaming from Seven Cities Gaming League. So I will put the link for that for you guys, if you guys want to check it out on Twitch. Alright. Things look good now on our end. Alright, so Ichtazal on a strong 6-win streak here now. Final round of this 7th match here. Let's see if we can get to the number 7 or not. Now 7 is a lucky number, but it is not. You should change your name to Mr. Uber. Your Tekken play has already evolved. Maybe I should be Mr. Train since I'm training so much. Get it? Train? Ha, ha, ha. Alright, so we stopped it at number 6. You know, 7 was a lucky number, but it wasn't for Ichtazal. No 7 for you. 6 is still very impressive. Nice counter hit string. Punish, yep. Tournaments always make me so nervous. Does anyone else get nervous at tournaments, or is that just a me thing? Nice counter hit. You know, it's really awesome having a 12-frame safe mid counter hit launcher. It really screams, I don't feel like guessing. I wish Anna had that. Nice counter there. Alright, looks like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is dying right now. Okay, guess is wrong on the 50-50. I also would have ducked because it looked like Hell Sweep time. Nice punish. Oh, good, good. Salam, how are you? People are so nice here. I think it's like a requirement that as soon as you walk into Maniacs, you have to say hi to every single person. And then you have to shake every single person's hand. I think it's like law. No Atif, no OS. No. I believe that they are currently in a different city. They were training not too long ago with Arsalan in a different city. So they perhaps may not be back in Lahore yet. But, you know, we have the John here as a nice replacement. Another very high-level player, as well as Qasim Mir is going to be here. So, oh, and look, I see Snake here, a very strong Akuma player. It's going to be awesome to meet him. I hope he comes to me. I hope he gives me a nice handshake. I'm watching him say hi to everyone else. Like, as I said, it's a law in Maniacs that as soon as you walk in, you have to say hi to every single person. I know, I'm waiting for him to say hi to me. Hello. What's your name? Shaz. Shazeen. Okay. Cool. Hello.
It's an official match.
Huh?
Official match.
Oh, this is casual. It's nice to meet you. Why is my camera blurry? Okay. The camera unblurred. So behind me, we have Shazeen right there, and then Kashif Snake right here. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen him, but he's that Twitter guy, the Twitch guy, who did like 3 backflips in a row into a combo. That's him. He's a legend. He's already a legend. So it's going to be interesting to see him. So we have some amazing high-level players, even though Atif Butt and Awaz Honey and Bilal aren't here. We have some extremely strong players. So that's going to be amazing to see this tournament. All right, let me try to say what you said in Urdu to me. Okay, you said Mr. Taxi Ki English Achi Hai Kahan Si Siki. Right. Did I do a good job? Did I murder the language or did I do a good job? All right, so it's starting in approximately 8 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes, and then we'll be starting the tournament. Super excited. I'm super nervous. Eight out of 10. I did a good job. Oh, thanks. I was kind of just going with it. Nine out of 10. You guys must be trolling me. Thanks for a replay. You guys are trolling me. I must have butchered it. It's probably like a negative 15 out of 10. It was probably launch punishable. Can anyone translate what he said to me though? For all I know, he was cursing me out in Urdu. You know, honestly, someone was talking about me with someone else in Urdu. I know they were speaking compliments, but I was so like paranoid. I'm like, what are you saying? What are you saying? And then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna be zen and not even acknowledge it. It was very stressful for me. Just imagine someone talking about you in a language you don't understand. Oh, I have good English? Thanks, I'm a native English speaker. In America. I actually never, so my parents are Filipino and although they both speak and understand Tagalog, I never learned it because I'm completely Americanized. I'm from Virginia, so I learned it in Virginia, I guess. Thanks. I attacked him. My strategy was knowing that Ana up close is very strong versus Marduk, right? Range 0, Ana wins the matchup. At range anything more than range 0, Ana loses because Marduk has great keep out tools and Ana is very aggressive. So as long as I can control the range and not be far away, where Marduk not only has more range than Ana, but also has crush moves and access to moves that Ana punishes slowly. As long as I avoided that range, I felt like I was good. So I straight up was like, all right, let's be range 0. Let's just implement the guess. He can't really punish my down forward 4, so I can use that to my advantage. I'm great. I'm great. Thanks for asking. A-An. I've never been to the UK. Only Virginia. Ooh, them jabs. Wow, did you see that phantom hitbox of that low sweep? Will Zubair play in today's tournament? I don't believe so. The bracket is listed on challenge.com/7cgwl, so you can check out the bracket there. I don't know the name of every single player, unfortunately. Only about half. Oh, okay. Spear for spear. I'm from America, United States. I'm actually only visiting Pakistan to train in Tekken, so completely not even related. The only thing Pakistani about me is my heart. I love you guys. Also, I can say curse words in Urdu, but that's besides the point. You guys call it abuse language. I call it fun. Time for some fun. Okay. Nice. So it seems like Iktizaz Leroy is doing very, very good work here. Thank you for following. Yep, we have 2 minutes left until the tournament starts. So I imagine this to be the last match or so. Do I like the food here? You know, I love the taste of the food, but unfortunately, my stomach has trouble digesting it because I'm not used to spices, the herbs, and the intensity, and my stomach decides that it hates me after I eat. So I've been trying to stick to a more American-style diet, just so that I am not in agony. But the food taste is amazing. I love Cutlass. So good. Oh my lord. I'm not sure if there are any different players. Do you find any American food here that reminded you of home? McDonald's. KFC. Thanks. My Ana's okay. I think, honestly, that my percentage of understanding and skill is like 10%. And, you know, the goal is to be at least in the 70-80% percentile. So I'm still like a noob in my opinion, or like an average level player. But I would like to be in the 80% area. I keycharge on my Twitter, if that counts, at VA Mr. Taxi. I post all the time about how much I love myself because I decided that I love myself. Self-esteem is very important. Alright, so it looks like we're starting now, the tournament. It is now 4:15 Pakistan time, which is when the tournament is starting. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Maybe we're doing one more match. I would participate in EVO Japan if I had the funds. Unfortunately, I have not collected or gathered, and neither has my company, because I'm stuck in Pakistan. Excuse me. I am not stuck. I am happily in Pakistan training to be a stronger player, to reach that 80% that I want to reach. So now it is Yu-Gi-Oh versus Ikutoza. I think. Are you Xiaoyu? Okay, okay. I don't think this is the tournament match yet. Let me check. Nope, doesn't look like it. This is still casual, so it'll be starting very soon. Be patient, guys. I think they wanted to get one last casual in. I am leaving to America on February 6th. Then after that, my first tournament's going to be final round. Honestly, I feel like my serious training started that day that I played the John, because before that, I didn't have an apartment of my own. I was crashing with some of the other Seven City sponsored players. But now that I have my own privacy and control of my own schedule, I feel like, you know, the real training has begun. That is your gaming name, Mr. Taxi. Yes, Mr. Taxi is my game name. Wow, nice parry on the Cali roll there. The root kick, rather. What other characters would be interested in maining besides Anya and Ganryu? I like Julia. Let me find the tournament organizer to see if we're starting soon. Can you get him? Ooh. Hello. Are we starting now? After this, are we starting? Are we starting now, soon? The tournament.
Just waiting for 1 or 2 people.
Okay, so we're waiting for 1 or 2 more people, and then we'll be good to go. Sorry guys, we wanted everyone to be here. But we can see some nice Xiaoyu versus Leroy. This is the very first one. Sorry for the inconvenience of timing. I have expressed your concern to the organizer, and we are just waiting for 1 or 2 more people to get the show on the road. The watermark? Which watermark? Maybe I can reduce the size for you. There you go. That seems better. I would say probably Arsalan Ash is the player that gave me the most trouble. It's pretty strong. I enjoyed playing him a lot as well. Well, actually, I take that back. Farzin is definitely the strongest I've fought so far in terms of defense and offense. Very scary, very strong Akuma. You know, with Zafina, you can play a little bit more slowly. They have a general game plan of spacing and movement and not taking too many aggressive risks. So although, you know, Arsalan did beat me 5-10 and was a very annoying safe style, I felt like I was able to make some good adaptations with movement and learn a lot. Whereas my match, my first of two versus Farzin, was very fast, very explosive, and I just felt overwhelmed by his aggression and unable to start an offense versus his defense. I have not played against Hira yet, but I think I will today. Have I played against Atif Butt? Not yet, not yet. Will you play EVO USA? It's like a 98% chance that I'll be in EVO USA. Is it safe in Pakistan? I think so. I've been here for about 30 days or so, and I haven't died yet. I even gambled with my life the other day. So there were some players from Faisalabad, and they invited me out to eat, and they were like, hey, come hang out with us. We're gonna go for a bike ride. And I was like, I don't know who you are. So maybe. And then they were like, no, really, let's go. And I was like, are you guys serial killers? And they said no. And I was like, okay, let's go. And so I went out to eat with them. They bought me food, and then they also bought me a fake Gucci sweater. So that's good that I didn't die. And they got me a sweater. I'm wearing it right now. I call it Fucci because it's fake Gucci. Which part of the USA am I from? I am from Virginia, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Ryuk Leonidas is Honey Sensei? I heard that Farzin Sensei is Honey. Oh, thanks. I call it my haven't been killed sweater. Nice. Wow, wow, amazing. But doesn't get the infinite. That was very fancy. I like that. You saw that Xiaoyu play there? If he was slightly more to the right, then he would have gotten infinite there. Atif Butt will probably not be in today's tourney. But we have some great players in replacement. Like if you wanted to see a very strong Akuma, we have Kashif Snake here today, as well as Farzin. So, you know. I will say that, you know, generally, the culture of the people is very welcoming and hospitable and super duper nice. Of course, there are bad eggs everywhere you go. However, the people I run into seem to be very, very good people. I tweeted the other day on my Twitter at VA Mr. Taxi if you want to follow that I love Pakistan Tekken so much that I wish I could live here forever. I believe we're still waiting for 1 or 2 more players. We want to have everyone ready. That way, everything runs smoothly once that occurs. Mr. Taxi is my name. Tekken is the game. What is my real name? Oh, my real name is Christopher. Christopher. What are my thoughts on Uzmangani's Nina? I like his style. It's a very defensive keep-out style. I'll say that perhaps his combos could use some perfection, you know? But I feel like he has the style of combos where he does every single combo possible as to confuse you. Like, oh, maybe I'm dropping a combo here, or maybe I'm doing a setup. We don't know. It's a mystery. It's the Uzmangani mystery. Usually I've been riding on people's motorcycles. The other day I went 100 miles per hour. It was insane. You know, I'm an Ana player, so I like to gamble with my life a lot. Thanks guys for being here. The tournament is going to start very soon once everyone is here. Just be patient. Oh wow, did you guys see the tracking on that? Ridiculous. Where is the place that you people gather for some game sessions? I forgot. It's called Maniacs Gaming Hub. It's all the way at the bottom of the stream. We're also partnered with 7 Cities Gaming League, Genuine Gaming, and Pakistan Tekken Champs. But 7 Cities specifically is the place to be. Unfortunately, sidestep 3 to down forward 1-2 can be sidewalked as well as sidestep ducked. So that's very depressing. But, you know, you have options. You have down forward 4 that tracks if they want to either duck or mash or sidestep. The way Ana is played is that she has a couple of moves, like maybe 4 or 5 moves, and then each of those moves cover an option. Well, no. Each of those moves covers about 3 options, right? So depending on what your opponent is doing defensively, you just react with one of those 5 moves. And then you kind of rinse and cycle through them. Thoughts about Lei. Very evasive, very annoying. Stay away from me. Is there a specific reason you play Ana? I like her character design. Very powerful. Very confident. You know, initially when I was first starting Tekken, I didn't have that in me. The confidence, the belief in myself, the power. But, you know, as time went on, I decided, you know, this is who I want to be. So I kind of like Ana because she represents what I want to be, in a sense. And I feel like I'm accomplishing it well, especially this year. Who do you think is the hardest character? Probably Nina. Nina has a lot of execution as well as a lot of moves that you have to be perfect with, right? Mishimas are like, you know, you have to have good execution, but your move list is limited, so you don't have to think too much. You just have to execute well. Then there are other characters like Xiaoyu who require little execution, or like Lei who require little execution, but have a lot of moves that you have to be perfect on. You know, you have to be aware of how to optimize with your entire move list. Then there are characters like Nina who have high execution and a lot of moves, and that's difficult. I don't enjoy playing online on Steam, but sometimes. Now, I play Ana because she's the exact opposite. So Ana is a character that has very little execution, very little moves that need to be used to guess successfully. But her mistake is that she's very high risk. So that's her flaw. So Nina and Ana are a little opposite in that regards. You know, Nina very safe, very rewarding, but you need to have expert execution and expert knowledge of the game and mind games. Ana, you know, all you really need is a good level of mind games, and that's pretty much all you need. Hello, konnichiwa. Good evening. Would I like to see Gon in Tekken 7? From Hunter x Hunter? Oh, Hunter x Hunter would be cool. Thoughts about Katarina? Very decent character, very solid. in terms of a counter hit character with a poke game that is very, I'd say, wallish, right? She has a good control of space. You don't want to walk into her, which allows her to be pretty aggressive and annoying. I would say she's kind of like, you know, Brian level of, you know, wall in terms of, you know, big hitbox moves, minus the amazing, amazing safety. And, well, I mean, she has amazing safety, but it's just, she can't really open you up. That's her big weakness. What about Goki? Yeah. Akuma, super cheap. So Akuma is a character that defies all of Tekken, and he's a character that requires good execution and good mind games, and that's about it. I mean, the man has a 10-frame counter hit launcher that does like 80% of your life with 2 bars and a wall. He's just walking death. Just stay away. Yeah, have you seen The Walking Dead with Negan? Well, Akuma is the walking death. Don't get near him, he'll kill you. I know, time is running late. I'm gonna remove the timing thing. We're just gonna pretend that I wasn't told about the time, and we're gonna start when it starts. We'll be starting. Let's not stress about it, because stress is not good for one's health. We want to be healthy up in this world. Oh, what Tekken do I want? Oh, man, Rock Lee? No, I want Tsunade. 100% I want Tsunade from Naruto. I want her wall bounce to be a 10-frame flick. Like, she does this with her finger. This, right? You see this? This is what she does. And it's a knockdown, wall bounce, 10-frame move. It can be negative 15 for all I care, but I want it. 10-frame wall bounce. Arslan is currently in New York City, preparing for a tournament. The John is going to be here, though. I was a fan of The Walking Dead up until Season 4. It was a great show, until it decided to not be a great show. Nice, hit confirmable, back turn 1+2, 1+2. I'd say back turn 1+2 is a very underused Xiaoyu move. Most Xiaoyus go for the high risk stuff. Season 9 was good again? Oh. Unfortunately, I had to stop watching it until like Season 4. You know what else was disappointing? Okay, so Game of Thrones was amazing up until like the very last season, the very last like 3 episodes. Like, it was so good until they decided to not be good. Am I watching The Witcher? No, but I'm gonna put it on my to-watch list. What do you think of Pakistan and TWT? When I was watching the LCQ, I was so impressed by Bilal's performance that in my heart I was like, this man's gonna win the whole thing. So and that was from the very first match. So he won the LCQ, right? And with me saying he's gonna win the whole thing, the LCQ and all the TWT, and then him winning the LCQ, I was rooting for that guy. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. So I was disappointed. Oh, and he said goodbye. Someone said my name. He didn't play Zafina at all in the match versus. I'm surprised he didn't play Zafina. Perhaps he's saving the Zafina for the really important time. They are speaking in Urdu about being mad, someone being late, and where they are. Are they saying bad curse words? Are they using abusive language? I'm pretty sure the John is gonna be here. Nice combo. The John is definitely in the bracket. I do know that Arslan plays Nina. Arslan and Tag 2 played Nina Anna. He's not? I thought he was. Let me check again. There he is, all the way at the bottom. Farzin versus the John. He is in the bracket. Hello, keyboard player. Nice. This is an infinite. This is an infinite. This is an infinite. This is infinite. You have to get up eventually. He probably should have got up immediately. Probably the first time. Okay, we're gonna start right after this match. Good to go. Did I find good local players to practice with? No, I did not. I am... Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm yawning today. But I am playing, and maybe I'll commentate as well. I can do both, right? I can be flex. Yeah, my stay in Pakistan has gotten increasingly better now that I've gotten my own place. So, it's not an all 7 CG tournament. There are players who aren't 7 CG, such as the John and Farzin. But it's a 7 CG hosted league. This is a 7 Cities idea, a 7 Cities league, and a lot of 7 Cities players are in it. Now, if you guys want to support more of this ongoing league, where we gather points and keep track of everyone and have these strong tournaments, and perhaps have an invitational at the end of the strongest players, then definitely check out our Twitch at 7 Cities Gaming League. Hit it with a follow. Even if you want, you can just put the window open and just pause the stream just to add the viewership count. We will really appreciate adding numbers to the 7 Cities Gaming League stream. I'll even post the stream link right here. Just for y'all. We were waiting for some of the players to get here, but we're all here now, I believe, so we're starting pretty soon. Plus, I think it's better that we waited, because initially at 3 o'clock, there was no one here watching. Now we got 44 people watching on YouTube and 14 people on Twitch, so that's amazing. Thanks, Aman. We really appreciate the support.
You know me? It's Ishari.
Huh?
It's Ishari. That
Ishari? Oh, okay. I know you. I know of you. Yes. Yes. Excited. Nice to meet you too. Alright, so Icharib is probably the Noctis of Pakistan, and he also plays Elisa. Is Leroy banned in this tournament? Highly doubt it. So, 7 cities, let's see, what are our plans? Right now, we're trying to bring 2 very strong players from Pakistan to America so that we can hit the TWT scene. But after, we also have a base in Pakistan, and so we're hoping to, start a nice league here for some of the Pakistan players to give them some good exposure, as well as, get things strong not only in America, but also in Pakistan. We want a nice hub as well. All right, so it looks like we're about to start the tournament now. Hello. A Nomander Rake 0. Thanks for being in the chat on Twitch. Alright, so let me just go ahead and make this go away. So it looks like we're starting at this exact moment. I need to crack my neck. Oh, that felt great. Do you think Anna's mix-ups can give hard time to Leroy? I think Anna's mix-ups can give hard time to anyone, no matter who you are, in the whole world. Whether you're Knee, whether you're Leroy, it doesn't matter. A 50-50 is a coin toss, no matter who you are. The hard part is just getting close enough to do it, and protecting yourself in the process, and also being correct. Yeah, those 2 things. Oh look, Babakar came. Yeah, Soul Dragger just walked in. When Soul Dragger commentates over, I'm probably gonna get myself a nice drink. A nice sugary drink to keep myself awake. Alright. So. Alright, so the first match, let's go check it out. Is this tournament? I don't know.
What's up?
Hello. Soul Dragger is behind me.
You good?
Yeah. Are we starting? Is this tournament or not tournament? I don't know what's happening.
It's about to begin.
Okay, it's about to begin, but maybe not with this match.
Yeah.
But not with this match. Okay, I know you guys were super excited because I hyped it up, but not quite yet. I don't know. They're talking behind me. Coffee? I would totally drink coffee, but I am lactose intolerant, so I'm against that. This may be a different weekly. So the weekly that Fake Con started, I believe, is a weekly based around a round robin. This is more of a FT2 double elimination league. What is the main tournament from which 2 players will be selected for America? So that is going to be 2 weeks from now, and that is going to be on the Maniacs Gaming Hub Twitch. And yeah, so it's going to be the highest two players that are unsponsored. Alright, so I may just hand the mic over to the Soul Dragger now. If he's behind me, he left. Oh man, I wanted to buy a drink. I saw he was in the bracket. Is he not on the bottom with Farzine? Maybe it changed. Listen guys, I'm just a player. Don't stress me out. I'm just chillin'. I don't know everything. I'm just an Anna main who does Anna things. It's a 50-50. If he's in or if he's not. It's a 50-50. He could be ducking, it could be a mid, it could be a low. Maniacs. Who won the last weekly tournament? I think it was Farzine. Could I ask Hira why he's not going to EVO Japan? I don't know which person is Hira, but I don't know why he's not going. So right now it's Farzine in a casual match versus Haris Ali. Oh, I should put the word casuals. Let's see. I think I'll edit this. No. No.
There should be only
7
7 cities.
cities and the YouTube for Maniacs.
I am running Maniac stream there.
Okay, okay. Okay. That seems centered. Do I also have a Pocket Akuma now? So I was going to have a Pocket Akuma, but then I was told that if I pick up a character, I'd have to spend 7 hours a day learning that character. And that sounds like a lot.
You will have to restart it.
Okay. Can you do it for me? I'm gonna get a Coke.
Huh?
Can you do it for me? I'm gonna get a drink.